It's me, Mr. Glasses, and I'm back. I'm back. I'm back to let you know it. It goes like this here. Waking up to the day with nothing but the touch from the Creator, which is love, the feeling, is how I start my day every day with the feeling. Only difference between me and him is I'm paralyzed from the waist down from my stupidity. I chose with my free will to drink and drive. And I got the consequences and the repercussion from drinking it and driving. So I'm straight with that. I'm here to tell you four things that happened to me, four periods in life, four words starting with L, ending with E, one word, four letters. It started off with me putting some slippers on. So like I was saying, I'm gonna start this thing off with four things that happened to me, four periods in life, four words starting with L, ending with E, and it creates all of us to be here. I'm having a problem with the joystick, and I'm hating this shit, but I gotta send it, anyway. Uh, but anyway, I got good. It is what it is. So I'm gonna fool you what life is really about, because I'm gonna explain to you guys where I come from. My name is John Northland. I'm straight out the NO, New Orleans, Louisiana. And just the things that I've been through here in Houston, Texas, it's gonna blow your mind away. And when I say it's gonna blow your mind away, because some of the things that I'm about to say is gonna be while we and you to say that all of these things really happened to me. To be able to say it and to be able to hear, to be able to be here consciously thinking about the whole situation in the whole and what it really is to me. I say this to you. This whole situation means nothing to me. What I mean by it means nothing to me, this whole situation created me. And when I say it created me, this situation was so heinous and so cruel and unusual punishment to a human being. When I say that this here situation that I'm explaining to you created me, it created me to be able to see who the creator really is. So I'm going to say it to you exactly how it is in me to share it with you what happened. It goes like this. March the 5th, 2013 was when my life changed again dramatically. Prior to March the 5th, 2013, I reported verbal abuse that I was getting from paramedics. To the verbal abuse escalating to physical abuse and negligence, What I mean by it escalated to physical abuse and negligence is because these two paramedics took the situation to another level after my complaint. March the 5th, 2013, I called 911 because I had 102 fever, irregular heartbeat, and I was sweating like a Hebrew slave. And I called 911 because 911 is a number that's broken down from 10 numbers to just 3. Because when you're in any type of crisis, your mind is hard to think. So I did what my civil rights allows me to do. I called 911. So let me explain to you what they did to me after I called 911, after I complained about the verbal abuse that I was getting prior to the 911 call on March the 5th, 2013. I was verbally insulted inside of my home when I spoke out to the paramedics after realizing that they didn't come there for me. What I mean by the paramedics did not come there for me is after the 911 call that I called to the dispatch, and the dispatch a 911 transport vehicle with 2 paramedics in it, and they had nurses and doctors waiting at a hospital for me to get there. So when this Pacific paramedics ended up at my house, they ended up in my living room bickering. 2 sets. And when I say 2 sets, when you have 2 sets of paramedics in your house, you will feel like you are the safest person to be cared about. But no. Let me finish explaining to you what went down. So after I realized that these paramedics was not here for me because I was in my bedroom having this situation going on, and I can hear them speaking loudly because they was bickering about who was going to take me to the hospital. So when I came into the living room, I said, hold on, man. Y'all supposed to be doing me, not bickering. So after that occurred, one set of paramedics left my house. And now it was me and my supervisor that was talking to these 2 paramedics and checking them out. Checking them out on how they was treating me. And they was in my house. So therefore, we had to check them out. So after they realized that they couldn't do that 2-on-2, let me tell you the bullshit that they did. When they got me inside of that EMS vehicle, the first thing that they did was told me they were taking me somewhere where I told them inside my house that I did not want to go, simply because there are stories within stories of me being here in Houston, Texas. And I'm going to give the glory to the one that gave me these stories to tell. And that's the Creator, which is inside of me, which is y'all saying it wrong as the Creator being God, which is bullshit, when God is just a man-made word from what the real name of it is. Love, baby. That's the Creator, the feeling, the Creator of everything. Because when you stand on your feelings, you stand alone. With only you can feel this shit. So the understanding, overstanding, and understanding of anything that goes on with you is nothing but the love of the Creator that created and gave you life for you to choose right from wrong, because you was given life and free will to will your life any way you want to will it for free. But just know that the Creator that's in you is the same Creator that's in me. You couldn't put the pieces of the puzzle together that goes along in your brain. unless the spirit of the creator is putting them together again. And then it's on you and your heart and your spirit to articulate what's so great about the creator that's in you. But like I say again, back to the paramedics. If it wasn't for the glory that I give to love, the creator, the feeling of everything, fuck your God and man-made bullshit and all the bullshit that he used to make me think. Because I actually thought that I had to go in repetition with the way that the man was making me think. Until the creator, love, showed me everything when she revealed herself to me. Now I know everything that goes along with this life of mine. I don't know about using yours, because with me, I leave nothing behind. I have unconditional love for every living entity in this world, because I know who the creator is. I don't believe anymore. I know. And knowing is better than believing. So I'll say to you, the people, and what happened to me to be able to tell you and articulate it the way that I'm saying it to you after everything that done happened to me. I love being able to say that I love you, all human beings. One life, black, colored life. That's not just all that matters. All life in the circle of life, even the ones that's pushing out bad vibes in this life, their life even matters. I just say this here to all you conscious thinking people that actually think you consciously thinking when you say that the creator in you, you don't know what to do when you are the one that's controlling you. Because let me enlighten you on something if you just don't know. The creator of life, the creator of the feeling, the love, the healing, she won't make you go. That's why she gave you life and free will. She just nudged you the right way. And you have free will to choose so. I'm just saying, until y'all conscious thinking people start to thinking consciously and realizing this is not rocket science, because I can't read or write, but I know what is right. And I came back out of the light to tell you what's wrong. And that's the way that you feel about people. And that's a lot of y'all that's doing wrong. Because when my dog Dave come back, I'm going to set him straight. Because straight is the only way to go without doing wrong. I'm trying to told you the way to go is the right way. I say this again about the paramedics. When these paramedics stopped that ambulance, closed the doors after turning it off, when they stopped that ambulance, they really showed me something. They showed me that even in the year 2013, more human beings can lay up there and treat another human being not like a human being, and then have the tides turned on a human being to the point where, what could this human being do in this situation right here? When these two paramedics stopped the ambulance and closed that door and threatened me with violent harm, I'm going to give you exactly what they said. They said to me, I'm not playing with you. that was supposed to tip me. Do you want to go to jail? I did not call 911 for the police. I called 911 for medical help. And when you look at medical attention, your medical attention is something real simple. Everybody got a right to have it. And when these two paramedics stopped my medical attention, when they stopped the ambulance from getting to the hospital, you tell me how they do that. And to say because of all the verbal abuse that I was getting before this physical abuse occurred, I decided to start wearing audio so I can tape record some of this bullshit that's happening to me. So I got these two paramedics on tape, just as bad as they spoke to me that day. But I got something to tell y'all what was said. After I let the people know that need to know that I had a tape of what happened to me on March the 5th, 2013, you would think that having the tape would be the best thing to say on what happened to you that day. You wouldn't have no discrepancies at all. No way in the world for the ones that's supposed to be keeping the truth that's involved. There's no way in the world they can drop that ball. Because I'm handing them what happened to me on tape. So let me tell you exactly what happened after I had investigators come to my house. From the investigators from Molina Healthcare to investigator internal affairs. Now they saying that no investigation was ever done like that for someone to come to my house and do an investigation. I got that whole fucking thing on tape. I'm just saying. The love, the feeling, the creator of everything. She put me together after all this shit broke me in pieces. When you look at, during this time, I lost my mom. To say that I never had to grieve for my mom. Because the creator told me that I ain't never lost my mom. Because my mom was going to always be a part of me. Whenever I feel lonely to the point where I need my mama's hug or affection, I don't just have to pray. I can just squeeze myself and close my eyes and think of my mama being in my arms on that day. And I'm straight, y'all. Because I know I'm eternal now. Because I died 4 times to still be here. I don't even know how. But I know now. I didn't know how. I know now, though. The creator created me this way. Not in the wheelchair. No. That all the bullshit I did ended up that way. But to be here to tell you the truth. And nothing but the truth. So help you, me, the creator. Which is inside of all of us. Her greatest creations. Do you actually think that she would leave you alone after creating you? Come on, people. And yeah, I said she, because I've been saying he too fucking long with that bullshit. For the guy, he, for the guy, that, for the guy, he gave me this here. God, he gave me that. When there's no fucking hocus pocus, the creator don't work like that. All the power is in you to move mountains through you, around you, for you, because the creator created you to be able to do that. But it's all the power once you touch and know who the creator is in order to do that. I am a prime example that the creator lives in me. After all the bullshit that I done been through, in order for me to still be here speaking, consciously mind thinking, and once again able to articulate it so well now. When what happened to me 4 years ago. Had me so tore down. I have proof of my pain, suffering, and mental anguish. All that I cried and ran away from. All of this bullshit. The things that I done been through here in Houston, Texas. From coming here after Katrina, you can just say it left me naked. Naked to the elements of the cold, cold, cruel world. How these Rothschilds and powers that be wants to kill little boys and little girls. Grown-ups, as many as they can see. Because they saying that it's overpopulated here on earth. That the creator in me created to be. When the creator created all this here, she created all this here out of love. And no material motive. But to let you know that her love is unconditional. Like I say again, your Bible will say that love, the feeling, is wrath also. I tell you, love is not wrath. Love is the feeling. And that's the only way to go. The Creator told me that she would never destroy any of her creations. She allowed Mother Nature and Mother Earth to handle her creations. She gave us life. She gave us will to will our life any way we want. When you look at Mother Earth, she created Adam from Mother Earth. Y'all better get it right. And not tomorrow. Because I say to you, there is no future. There is no past. Here today, gone tomorrow is a thing of the past. Because the truth is simply this. Here today, gone today. Because no one's promised tomorrow. But that ain't even the real truth. And there's a lot of sorrow. Because the truth is the truth. Slippery, so lies can't hold on. Lies are supposed to slide off. And the truth is supposed to carry on. But not here in Babylon. But let me tell you the truth about that big old lie. And how it just do nothing but slip and slide. So the truth is the truth. You can't twist it no kind of other way. I say it to you, my loving people. The hating is easy to do. And it's easy to say. You got to come to terms with yourself and know that the Creator, which is in you at all times, because that spark that moves you, that's the Creator. That's the divine. That's the light that moves you after giving you life. Now it's on you to choose what you going to do with your life. After giving you life and free will, would the Creator be the divine Creator that she is if she was to make you do anything not in your free will? How could that be the best of you? That's why you have the choice. You have to create your own reality. Because the Creator already created you. You can't leave the pressure on the Creator to help you go through all the things that she already in it with you to go through. You just have to shine that diamond that's in the rough that's in you, so it could blossom and shine bright through you, and the world will see that you done found the Creator. I'm just saying. I'm Mr. Glasses. I see what you don't see because I'm supposed to see what you don't see, because we don't see the same. But I can paint a picture that you can't see, from which you can't. Because like I say again, without me with those paramedics, could have been my demise. So back to the paramedics. When they stop the ambulance, I'll say to you right now, people die every second in a day. not getting to the hospital in time. These paramedics stopped my ambulance in real life saving time. I am 126 pounds. These was two fully functioning paramedics when this shit went down. I'm in an ice box. I cannot walk. I'm on a stretcher. All I could do is talk. These guys could have did me anything they wanted to do me inside this ambulance, and I couldn't have did nothing about it. But do what I did do. I told somebody about it. Because being a handicap, I wouldn't want this to happen to any other handicapped person that isn't as strong as I am to be went through this here and able to articulate it the way that it happened to me, to say that when it happened to me, no one came to my rescue, no one came to help me. Because once they realized that I was illiterate, no one gave a shit. But I can say this here because of what the Creator has showed me. Love, the feeling which is inside of me, which is the creator of all the senses that I be. Told me. Get up. It's no time to lay down. So I'm strongly going through all of this here with no help around. Because that's how illiterate I was when this first went down. But I know now, like I was saying before, when I realized that how can someone care about you if you don't care about them? That's when I realized from the Creator showing me that really none of y'all are really 100%. See, when y'all are 100%, y'all can feel like me. Not a scared bone in my body about dying. Because my life has been set free. I went into the light for the fourth time to come out the life with everything that I speak. Because everything that I speak is the Creator inside of me. Coming out as that diamond that was so hidden, so far down inside of me. Until she showed me the way to that light to shine that diamond up bright that is inside. And now it's outside, shining bright for y'all all to see. Mr. Glass is going to shake up the world, baby. Because I'm here to tell the truth about how lazy our government is and our officials and and our mayors are too. I'm just saying, everything that's happening to us people are our own fault. Because you all are following in repetition to everything that man taught you. That's why I'm happy that I can't read or write. Because if I could read, I'd probably be read every story that someone else had, and I wouldn't have these stories to give the Creator love, the feeling, all the glory, to know that this is the right story, and I was brought up in all these lies. So all I can say to all you people out there that's listening to me in TV world, you better check the lies. Because it's time for you to open up your eyes and see them. You've been lying about them to yourself too long. A lot of y'all know a lie when it's a lie. But y'all just let it go on. Because I said, just like the Creator inside of all of you, just like within me, once you allow the Creator to take completely over, then the words that you speak start to make sense. And when I say completely over, after coming out the light from that fourth time, I realized the time will never be mine. It's going to always be for the Creator. I'm just living in it. So I'm like this. I love what she give me to give to you. It's just on you to jump on it. So, back to these paramedics. So after the paramedics threatened me with bodily harm and incarceration, and I told you that people die every day from cardiac arrest, I get to hospital in time. I say to you right now, If I would have flatlined inside the ambulance after arguing with these guys to the point where these guys had to tell me 3 times they need me to calm down, if I would have died, do you actually think these guys would have told the truth that they stopped the ambulance while I was alive? No, they wouldn't. So now I want you to stop it right there and just think of it like this. You can't really care because you don't care because you don't know me at all. Let me tell you about caring. If you don't care about the next person that you don't know, you jeopardizing all the people that you do know. Because of you not caring about you, because you don't know about you, which is another you. That's that person that's in front of you that you don't know. Until you start loving unconditionally, you're going to be 9.9, my bad, 90.00 instead of 9.9.9. I'm 100 because I love you and don't know you more than I love mine. Why? Because I love you like the divine put it on my mind. I love you unconditionally. I love you because I know this is the truth. Loving you more than I love mine keeps mine in line and keeps mine here on earth longer. Just because I love you unconditionally, strongly, to the core of my being, with my love feeling and the meaning. Because the Creator showed me herself, which is love. I know that man changed the name from love to God, because you can go and look at how love tried to change her name back when she sent Moses from the burning bush and told him to tell Pharaoh, who sent? I am who I be sent you. And he still told Pharaoh God sent him with that. I'm just saying, people, some things in the Bible you can take full circle, and some things in the Bible can have you tripped out like Urkel. I'm just saying, you got to get in tune with what's in you to know who the Creator really is. And until you create something out of nothing, you will never find out who the true Creator really is. Because it's you, baby. It's each and every one of us created from one atom. And that's been, as they say, scientifically stated. It's love, baby. So back to the paramedics once again. Okay, so after I reported all these things, and once I got to the hospital, before had a chance to report all these things, once I got to the hospital, I hollered out in the hospital that these paramedics were trying to kill me, and I was told to shut up. After that ordeal, like I said again, they found out that I had tape after 5 months of me complaining about nobody doing nothing about what I had just said happened to me, because the paramedics said that they didn't do nothing. I'm thinking that me pulling out my tape to show that they did do something, if it wasn't my civil rights violation, recklessly endangering my life, and cruel and unusual punishment. Confusing. 4 things, 4 periods, 4 words starting with L, ending with E, 1 word, 4 letters. Sums it all up to know who the Creator is. Now, after nothing happened to hearing the tape and everything, the investigator turned affairs coming and everything, what they saw was their way out of this was to treat me like I was crazy. Which almost they did. Because Them not doing nothing about what happened to me March the 5th and prior to the verbal abuse, to the physical abuse. August the 27th, they did me again. This time it was worse than the first time that they did me on March the 5th. August the 27th, they put it up to another notch by interrogating me inside of a paramedic van. Not just interrogating me inside the paramedic van, to the point where they cursed me out inside the van. But it's mind-boggling to say that I'm living this through, to say that it's almost like it was a movie. So after they did to me again, August 27th, August 28th, to shut all the goddamn complaint. That was what was told to me. I got that on tape also. Till it happened to me again, 2015, 4 times in 1 month. And was told that even if I have their words on tape, my word ain't shit. I ain't got that on tape. So like I said, since this happened to me 15, I even have a video of them shaking me unconscious and things. They don't know, but they don't know now that they're hearing this, because I'm about to tell the truth about everything that I am that's in this shit. Because it's time for the truth to be told, baby. And I'm here to tell it. I died 4 times. And back here. And I still can't spell it. But I can tell you some things that'll make your mind go, wow, wee. And this is how it's gonna be. Because I know now, people, I'm eternal, baby. And y'all will see. I guarantee you, I'll be in the minds of every human being in the world. Why? Because I know I am. Because the creator inside of me told me. I got I, World Grocery Store. Y'all gonna know me. Because it will work. Because love, the feeling, the creator of everything showed me. It just takes some loving people to come together in love and harmony and peace. And that was the first name of the creator. But man didn't want that to be speaking. Spoken, but I had to rhyme. But anyway, man didn't want that to be spoken. Because to go kill another man behind love, or love is going to guide you. Come on. Love is going to guide you to go kill millions of people. The creator don't destroy. The creator creates and not chaos. The creator creates love and the feeling. So anything different than what's right is nothing but the devil that's always wrong. Because the creator and your God is some bullshit. Because love could never steer you wrong if you're right. When you're righteous. When you know and not just believe. You're going to feel the creator. You're going to see the creator, because you're going to know that's all that you be. Greatest creation of all, baby, the human being. But the thing about the man, human being, oh yes, I love being a man. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wouldn't want to be no woman. But the tripped out thing about the man is this bullshit right here. The man is never satisfied being just a man. He's not. Because if the man was satisfied being just a man, you wouldn't have all this gay bullshit going on. And why I say it like that? Because I give you a new perspective on the story of Adam and Eve. Because the story was told to us a lying way. And I'm going to show it to you so you can see it. And Middle East is where basically everything started at. And you look at what they do, the women over there, and you can see that. They don't respect a woman as far as they control a woman. When you got a man could have sex with as many women as he wants. But if a woman has sex out of wedlock with another man, she can be stoned to death by some men. Now I say this here. Look at them covering a woman's faces and bodies. When you know, like I know, the Creator created that face and that body. When the Creator allowed that seed to have life. So when that seed was allowed to have life here on earth, the beauty of that seed blossoming as the rose that seed really is. The Creator don't want that hidden. The Creator wants the world to know, look what I allowed to have life. But look what man do woman in that land when they treat their wife. So when you look at the jealousy of man in that country for the reason why they do the woman what they do to woman, that man knows something in that land that he didn't want no other man to know about in that land. And that's the 152 pages that's in that Bible that was taken out of that Bible. It's about the woman. Because it's all about the womb, baby. It's all about the queen bee, baby. It's all about the man wasn't supposed to be nothing but a conscious thinking work the fucking bee, baby. And I'll say it again, I'll say it slower for you, baby. The man wasn't supposed to be nothing but a worker bee with consciously thinking, baby. The man wasn't supposed to be nothing but a worker bee consciously thinking to work for the queen bee. And back to the Adam and Eve story. I ain't giving what happened with those paramedics none of the Creator in me's glory for the way that I'm going to tell you the rest of this story. Now with Adam and Eve, y'all was told that it's Eve's fault that we in all the bullshit that we in, when really it's Adam's fault that we in all this bullshit that we in. Because when you sit there, you look at it, you think about it, and you know about it, you know this is true and it's the truth, and I know it. A woman follow what a man says. A man don't follow what a woman says when it comes down to doing something wrong. That woman be the one to tell him, come on, honey, that ain't right, that's wrong. That's why they call it his better half. Whenever a man don't want his better half to come back in him equally with equal playing grounds, that man is no good. That man is straight up. That man is low down. That's why some niggas got mad when I used to love that song that Tank made, I Deserve. Fucking right, man deserve if man ain't treating that woman exactly what she worth. And she worth everything. Because she the only one that can bring life into this world. Man ain't nothing but a donating tool to life in this world. If he ain't a man to be with his boy or his girl, he ain't no motherfucking man to me in this world. It is what it is, baby. You gotta look at it for what it is, baby. Because the truth is the truth, baby. You can't twist it, baby. It's just twisted because we have a president that came into office. We go back to the Old Testament when they said that in Sodom and Gomorrah, your God destroyed 2 cities. Yeah, that was your God. That was your God that destroyed those 2 cities. And believe that was the spirit of your God that started to, because it stirred up Mother Nature. And Mother Nature had to show her wrath for what she created. From what the Creator allowed her to do. Simply because it was the true thing to do. And the Creator knew it was. But the Creator did not destroy human beings. No. Human beings destroy human beings. Because they created their own reality when they created Sodom and Gomorrah. So when he said same sex was an abomination, and I say he, but I meant to say she. When she said same-sex marriage was an abomination, we have a president named last abomination. I didn't say his name like it is, Obama. But when you look at everything he done, it's an abomination. From not just the same-sex marriage, the bullshit that he done did to this nation, the nation of Israel. Israel. He didn't do nothing for the darker melanated people. He just upscaled the higher whiter people. So like I say again, I made a mistake just now when I separated when I said whites, but I just say it over again and I say it the right way and I might not say goodnight. So the lighter melanated people, the lighter melanated people with money knows what he did for them. But the darker melanated people down in the slumps, no, he didn't do shit for them. So I say, no, we didn't get a black, we didn't get a darker melanated president. We got a melanated president from the pinker persuasion. And he was not the real melanated president. So like I say again, don't get it twisted with those twisted words of color, white and black. Because there is no such thing as white and black people. So once again, I done give y'all 46 minutes of part of the bullshit that happened to me here in Houston, Texas. Maybe later on I'll give you the rest of it. Because I got 3,200 hours of audio and video of everything that happened to me since I came here to Houston, Texas from Katrina. And it is some phenomenal shit. And to say that I'm not using none of the tapes on these videos is because really I don't feel like putting that shit together. Like right now, you see me sitting down watching TV. I could be moving around doing some shit or something, but I don't feel like it. I just feel like just chilling. But we can live there and go in the world and see what they doing, how they living. Let's see. We'll end this show right here.